Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We've received word that there's been a sighting on the lower decks, a sighting of Lady Theodora. The messages we've received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Idira being present at the scene. Alright, I'll deal with it personally. Right away, Lord Captain. Yeah, so Idira's not here. You might not like what we're about to do, I suspect, so we won't bring you. And we'll bring Jai. Okay. Yeah, what is going on here? And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who's finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Yeah, you're not Theodora. You're some kind of demon scumbag. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I'd grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Throne spare us from the cursed apparitions of the arch-enemy. Is that what you were truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Viserion. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. Yeah, what are you? What, you ask? You dare say that to me, little boy? I'm Theodora von Valancius' Massimo Ascaris, rogue trader of the Imperium and command of this void ship. Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way by death, a nuisance I staved off for as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property and punishing all those who failed me. Where's Idira? Me, what have I done with Idira? All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Idira. Alright, yeah. Honestly, I wish there was an option saying, I don't care what you are, we gonna murk you. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you're not Theodora. Dead, how is that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I've already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I'm an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I'm the taste of tears spilt for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I'm as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. Who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself. Yeah, what do you want with me? Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breach death's field to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? From my little Idira, no less. And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I will send you back to the abyss you crawled out of. You, of all the people to ever threaten me, you are the most pathetic, boy. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it. Well, then why'd you bring me here? It's not like I asked to come, you idiot. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. We gotta get this scumbag.
I've read about this.
So the Cogitate's readout system or data storage has been damaged. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Yeah, it's preying on Idira's sentimentality. That is something we do not share. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Idira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter, I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain, no, wait, Lord Captain, Lady von Valancius, you came back. Poor little Idira, there, how could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself.
Can I fall back now?
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Idira breaks into a strangled scream and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Agenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The sister of battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. No, don't kill our friend. Agenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. Yeah, I'm your captain, not her. Snap out of it. Lord Captain. Damn it. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die for the delegation of my lord. You don't even look very tough. Yeah, you got to bring him back up.
Mercy, but I will grant none.
Because you know we're gonna slaughter you. Bro, what is she even doing? Okay, so she sucks when the AI uses her. She's a lot less helpful. Yeah, so all of those workers got turned into freaks. Alright, so let's just take this thing down as quick as we can, I guess.
On it.
Yeah, cool. And then we'll do that. And then we'll
I'll make it happen.
That. Oh no, we already did that. Okay, and then we'll
It's
do
as
that.
good as done.
Gosh, he just doesn't do enough, does he?
I'll make it happen.
He just doesn't do enough.
I'll do what it takes.
Yeah, like, why did she put the thing over there?
Emperor, protect me.
Because I'm hoping if we get rid of the demons, then we can, Come on, let us have a turn, damn it. I'm hoping if we get rid of the demons, then these guys will go back to being on our side, but there's no guarantee of that. Alright, so you will both be prey to us. Now.
My vow is to serve.
And then I'm thinking, yeah, like, can we do that and just cook those pricks? Although we can do, yeah, we can do that as well, hey. Oh, damn it, no! Oh, I used too many, oh, no. Oh, damn it, I just completely wasted his turn. He can't even move. Oh, yes, he can. Okay. Oh, damn it, man. I totally messed that up.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Didn't even... Darn it, I wanted to use the melter gun. Oh, that was a complete fail.
Quick!
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
For now.
Yeah, let Cassia have a turn, man. Like, come on.
Emperor, protect me.
Yeah, like, look at this, man. We just go last. All the damn time. Oh, it's so cringe. Well, that looks pretty good. That won't even hurt any of our guys.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No.
Me? If you insist,
Oh,
another
go
foe
away,
painted
you
black.
scum. Alright, now what we might do... yeah, kill that thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, do that.
Running binary code.
Sweet, okay, so that one's done. Now it's just this prick. Okay. Still can't believe how badly I screwed that up. Alright, so you get ready to slaughter these douchebags. Stop attacking her, you're such an... alright, now. Because we could do that. I hate to attack our own people, but... yeah. I think it's necessary. Okay. Now. Not enough move. What? Oh, I do this all the time. Hey, yeah, it is a free action, but it still takes up her movement. It doesn't count towards her attack, but it does still do the movement thing. What the? Okay, so that's going to destroy that thing, which would be very bad. So we might just... yeah, if we do that... 5 damage, that's just sad, isn't it? And then, yeah, like, we could even do something like that, eh?
I am the Tempest.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, do you want to do that one? Alright, yeah, and then just dash into cover, I think. Because we've at least made a hazard here that they're going to have to cross now. Yeah, do you just want to... I think you should just shoot at that thing, hey?
Watch my back.
Because she does have that big, massive attack thing. This thing that just destroys them. Alright, so what can she do? The target gains +5 and +5 additional damage for every 10 stacks of attack. Okay.
Tell me, and it is done.
Well, that was pretty good.
I can do that with the right incentive.
28%, that's sad, isn't it? And then, yeah, Abelard, do you just want to do that? And then mark this guy.
It will be done.
And then hit this
At your beck and
guy.
call. An exemplary strike.
Beautiful. What does this do? Okay, +2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy officer.
Cover me.
And now's probably the time, hey? Oh, she doesn't have the attacking staff and she's too dumb to use it. Why can he not do any... Is this like some extra turn thing that we're getting? I think it is. Yeah, because of that thing we just used with Abelard. Yeah, you could go there, I guess. If you went there, yeah, you can still see him there. Alright, yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, and then maybe just get away from the exploding barrel, hey? So we'll just... So what does this do? Oh, yeah. And what does this do? Until the start of their next turn. Yeah, okay. So we just did that, I guess.
Indeed.
And then, yeah, we can endure. And then we can do that. God, did she just use another medikit?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Couldn't do anything. It's weakened. It's pathetic. Why did this go down? We lost momentum somehow. They did something to us. Anyway, so what does this one do? Character can move to an... Oh, no, that's fine. We don't need that. Yeah, so do that one.
I'll see to it.
Sweet. And then do that. And then do that. And then do that.
I'll make it happen.
Yes! And then, yeah, it turns into two little ones. The scumbag. Yeah, and he's not going to be able to move through her because she's in the way. So we'll just go endure. And then, yeah, that's all that we can really do.
This way!
Yeah, he's got to run through the fire. Alright, now.
Request approved.
Yeah, no, don't do an AoE. You're surrounded by your own guys. Ooh, okay. That was good. Didn't kill him, but still did a fair chunk of
Do what it
damage.
takes.
Each strike is a prayer.
Oh god, what are you doing? Force grenade? Oh man, oh. God damn it. Yeah. Alright. I really wanted to use her to lower this, but no luck. Alright, now this one. There we go. You douche. Alright, and then... Because, yeah, she can probably even see these things from here, can't she? Yeah, and then maybe dash back into
As
cover.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Sweet. Oh.
Temporary setback.
Oof. These blue horrors, man. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage to us, hey? Alright, yeah, we don't really want to... I actually think if we go there, and then we just do that... Yeah, and then we do that one. Oh man, it's still alive, is it? It is poisoned though, so it's going to take 7 damage. How much health is it? It's got 6, so it is going to die. It is going to die.
High momentum.
Alright, cool. Oh my gosh. Bros, stop using abilities. You're gonna activate a warp thing, man. So if we do that... Because I'm just thinking, like, we probably don't want to go into the fire. But we could do this. 25% is pretty bad hit chance, but... But it's not 0. Yeah, see, now that
Who, if not
that
me?
area of danger we've created is working against us. Yeah, like this is probably the safest way to go, hey?
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Alright, let's get him. Let's mess him up. Sweet. Yeah, 1 AP is a lot less than 3. Oh, okay. Lord Captain, is it really you? Agenta trains her weapon on Idira and watches you closely. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this... No, are you alright first? I don't know. It should be quiet, but in my head the whispering's louder. It shouldn't be like that. This abomination claims you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember the voices. My old good whispers, they suddenly turned red sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and she came. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up. Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared. Mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. But Lady von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here, it was just a mistake. I won't do it again. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Idira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate, to be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, I did it a couple of times, when I'd had too much to drink. At the time I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her. There. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the whispering in your head and you answered. Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out towards us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck. I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was the product of my guilt, an accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? I know after everything I've done you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's just I'm not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way to replace my implants, or some other remedy, a better one. Lady von Valancius said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it, and until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. Yeah, that leaves us with a few problems. So what will happen to my crew? I want to help you, Idira. Yeah, so what will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? Because you just turned a bunch of them into mutants. I'll put myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscure, nothing. I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. Alright. Well, we'll give you the chance, but if this happens again, man, Agenta's going to be getting the flamer, alright? We'll think of something. Thank you. I won't let you down. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Idira now. Why, I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a Psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a steps back, and faints. Lord Captain, I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions. So I got rid of the warp's illusions. Idira is alive. Bring her to the Churigons, not the surgeons, the whatever those things are, and have them see to her. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Well, that was pretty crazy, wasn't it? We did level up, though. Ooh, warp conductor gloves. After triggering a psychic phenomenon repels of the warp, where a psi rating is increased by +1 until the end of combat, where it gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to their resolve. Right, so that's... yeah, so they're obviously for Idira. So they at least give you a benefit to when she triggers the warp things. That's pretty brutal that they put them here, eh? Because you could have just thrown her out the airlock and then you find these gloves for her that you won't be able to use. So, yeah. Yeah, damn. The Guardian Crown. Once per combat, whenever the wearer's wounds drop below 35%, the wearer gains +15 wounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Alright, so we've leveled up with everyone except our alien friend. Drifty, but yeah, all the skills I went agility. I'm just trying to get agility as high on everyone as I can. See if it makes a difference. Don't know if it will. So what do we get here? The hemorrhage effect applied by Death Whisper deals an additional +10 damage. It's a free attack. We use it almost every turn, so +10 damage is pretty good. I think we went with whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half of the bonuses granted by hunt down the prey. So it just, yeah, it can be hard to coordinate making sure that Pascal gets the kill. So this way I don't have to worry. We just kill anything, at least he'll still get some bonus. I went with all the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician has 6 more stacks of tactical advantage. I also gave the same ability to Jai, so we're just trying to get that, yeah, get those stacks of Master Tactician as high as we can. We went with adaptability, gain a stack of versatility. Gaining a stack of versatility increases critical hit chance by 5% until the end of the turn. Stacks. Abelard, we went the start of the Vanguard's turn before their temporary wounds are lost. The Vanguard gains plus number of temporary wounds. Strength for 1 round. So yeah, just buffing his strength, making him stronger. Already covered Jai. And then on Idira, I went with Psycho Majoris, and I got the same thing on Heinrichs because I forgot to earlier. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's continue on, man. Things are getting tough. I'm starting to feel like overwhelmed, you know? Things seem so simple when we first visited, but... or first started out, I should say, but... Not anymore. Well, yeah, so we're like on the edge of the galaxy here. There's nothing. There's nothing. Alright. So this is the world that's been attacked by, well, we think by chaos. Lord Captain, according to telemetry, we are in the system of Kiava Gamma, the main industrial world of the Von Valancius dynasty. However, our astropaths report that attempts to contact Governor Gaprak have been unsuccessful. But wait, Lord Captain, a new report. Kiava Gamma is sending a request to exchange data. Should we accept it? No, I don't think we should. Reply with our own request. As you command, Lord Captain. Lord Captain, reporting, the Manufactorium is ignoring all our requests and continues to send us its own. The longer we do not accept their messages, the stronger and more persistent the incoming signals become. I've never seen anything like. Suddenly, a deafening screech erupts from the bridge's Vox system. Lord Captain, interference detected in the compartment's Vox system. Looks like the bridge is cut off from the rest of the void ship. The void ship's bridge? Sounds of working cogitators and officers' footsteps. The everyday scene is interrupted by an ear-splitting beeping sound, followed by lumens going out in the dim glow of candles and emergency lights. One of the officers in frame cries out, another falls to her knees, clutching her head. What's going on? The doors are locked. We've lost contact with all compartments. One of the bridge officers turns to the throne. Lord Captain, the Vox stations are malfunctioning and overloading the system. None of our outgoing transmissions are getting through. The incoming ones that do make it are distorted beyond interpretation. Yeah, decipher the incoming Vox transmissions at all costs. Proceed. A team of decryption experts gets to work. Data tethers are inserted in the sockets as they connect to the cogitators. One of the Vox clerics leans over the console, another is writing something on a piece of parchment. But then she bursts into maniacal laughter and stabs herself in the eye with a steel quill. Another scream, a tech priest who is mid-prayer tears himself to pieces with his own mechadendrites. More and more lunatics are mutilating themselves and lunging at others. Portion of pic recording damaged after contact with unknown object. An enforcer shoves a rabid servitor away from the Lord Captain as he rushes to help the crew, executes one of the lunatics, roars a series of orders to the rest, begins methodically exterminating any who show signs of weakness. Yeah, rushes to help the crew, shouting out orders. The image of the pict is fuzzy. Nothing but glimpses of people shouting racket and the Lord Captain's orders. Within minutes, the crazed crew members are either dead or bound and unconscious. The officers clustered around the Lord Captain are barely breathing, but unharmed. Scrap code. The voice belongs to the on-deck engine seer who has turned to the Lord Captain from his station. We have been attacked with scrap code, a tech heresy designed to corrupt machines. The transmission received from the planet was infected with this taint, and it is now running through the ship's veins. Omnissiah preserve us. The Voidborn officer appears before the Lord Captain once more. Whatever it is that's attacking us, we have a backup procedure that can circumvent the Vox barrier. In the atrium leading to the bridge, there is a terminal for an isolated system that might still be unaffected. A loud pop. The pipes over the officer's head burst, and a blast of hot air flings the void burn away from the Lord Captain, his body slamming straight through a cogitator panel. The picked frame spins uncontrollably. The servo skull was jolted by the gust. The picked recorder fogs over, the Vox picking up the crackling of electricity and a death cry gas on the bridge. Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything they can do anyway. Yeah, evacuate. The rogue trader personally oversees the evacuation, bring the plasma cutters, get the wounded to the exit. The officers repeat his orders. When the servo skull following the rogue trader reaches the doors, they fall to the plasma cutters and crumble outwards. The rogue trader is the last to leave the bridge. Leaning on a support beam, the rogue trader takes several deep breaths, trying to flush his lungs with air. Then he straightens, smooths his uniform, and heads towards a goal known only to him. The servo skull follows. The atrium is in a state of panic. Silhouettes skitter about in the dark hall, illuminated only by the flickering of emergency lumens. Curt orders and someone's feverish words of prayer can be heard. Having lost all communication, the beheaded ship is writhing in agony. It takes a while for the Lord Captain to find the cogitator mentioned by the fallen officer. The panel of the isolated terminal is riddled with cracks and bloodstains, and on the floor by the terminal, a tech priest is lying in a heap with his head smashed and technical liquids mixed with blood oozing out of his ports. The Lord Captain decides to take his chances restoring the terminal. The rogue trader rips the power key off the tech priest's mechadendrite and opens the cover of the terminal. Sparks fly into his face, but he's confident in his manipulation of the tangled wires and clanging levers. After replacing the cover and ensuring that the system is restored, the Lord Captain brings up the required data on the screens. The maintenance bay is sending out hundreds of desperate distress calls that have gone unanswered up to now. When the machines went out of control and started turning people insane, others, driven by some hateful and paranoid logic, started butchering the servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The tech priests have sustained heavy losses, but the remains of the cult are still holding the line. Out of everything that's happening on the ship, the situation in the maintenance bay is the direst. The Lord Captain knows where help is needed most. He decides to head to the maintenance bay himself. The rogue trader arrives not a moment too soon. The crew, frightened out of their wits, have already cornered the priests of the Omnissiah and are about to execute them. The Lord Captain stands between the angry mob and the tech priests. his sheer presence already giving the crowd pause. Harshly cutting off any objections from the crew, the rogue trader orders the officers he gathered on the way here to escort the mutineers out and set up a guard post outside the bay, where the tech priests begin to offer desperate prayers to the crippled machine spirits. So we go back to the bridge. The walk to the bridge is uneventful. The crisis has passed, although wounded and crippled, the ship nevertheless is returning to its normal operation. Fantastic. Life on the bridge is as bustling as ever. Even though the people are surrounded by destruction, the senior officers have the situation under control, and the people have been organised. The emergency crew have already finished repairing the pipes. The technomats are setting up cogitators and consoles, and the healers are bagging up what few corpses there are and examining the wounded. By the comm station, the rogue trader runs into the Voxmaster. Praise the Emperor, you're in one piece, Lord Captain. The situation on board is satisfactory. I was just in the middle of setting up comm channels. Soon all Voxcasters will be fully operational. Another man appears in the picked frame. A junior officer, completely out of breath, carrying a heap of scrolls. The Voxmaster nods at him. Here are the reports, Lord Captain. If you find yourself able to return to your station, I can immediately give you a rundown of the state of affairs on the ship. End of picked recording. Alright, well, it sounds like we got out of that relatively unscathed. Lord Captain, the situation has been brought under control, more or less. It will take some time to eliminate the consequences of the attack completely, but the vessel is capable of motion. We may even be able to conduct a warp jump if you feel we should leave the system. Allow me to bring you up to date. Fortunately, the bridge suffered only minor losses. The reports mention only a few casualties that have already been replaced. Kiava Gamma went silent after transmitting the harmful signal. I will refrain from sending inquiries to the industrial world to avoid a second attack. I am afraid we have exhausted our options for remote analysis. More information can only be obtained by closing the distance or even sending an away party to the planet's surface. The time has come to remind you about our agreement. I must be present in your entourage during your expedition of Kiava Gamma. I'm counting on your cooperation. The crew is awaiting further instructions, Lord Captain. Yeah, so we're going to have to fight our way just to get to the... Oh, man. And like, yeah, we're kind of damaged. So are these going to be Chaos ships? They could be our ships, to be honest, couldn't they? That's really all a Chaos ship is. One of your own ships that's turned on you. Holy moly. Okay, there's a lot of guys, but they're pretty weak. So, well, what's this one do? Whenever a vessel enters this anomalous zone, its shields are fully restored and have their strength increased. 2 random weapons of the vessel are disabled until it leaves the zone. Additionally, there is a chance of internal fire. Ooh, so risk versus reward, hey. I'm glad we upgraded the hull, hey, because... yeah. Okay. So what exactly can we do? Not much right now. Yeah, we could go for this guy. Like, come on, man. Jeez. That's so rough. And then, yeah, I bet this won't be able to hit him either. Oh, no, that one is.
Let them chase our fury.
But the other one won't. Oh, no, it can just. Cool, okay.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Okay, we took that one out. Excellent. Excellent. And then what does this do? Okay. And then, yeah, no, I think we'll be okay. I mean, I guess we could... No, we won't increase the shields. Maybe I should have. Oh, sweet. We can hit that one. Oh, no, we can't. We're... Oh, are you serious? Are we one tile short? Oh. Bruh. Bruh. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. These damn missiles, man. Oh, we could have gone there and just exploded, hey. Okay, now we can do. Yeah, alright. Let's go. Yeah, then we get 2 turns in a row for some reason. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, and then, yeah, like, we could go there, hey. Then we can do that one.
Make every shot count.
Yeah. And then we can maybe just charge at one of those guys. Yeah, and then there's not really... Yeah, so we might replenish the shields, I think. Oh, we don't have a warp channeler because Idira's out.
Absorption potential exceeded. Void shield is non-functional.
What do you mean it's non-functional? We just repaired it. Maybe it doesn't repair until our turn. Yeah, because we did use that ability, hey, but yeah, there's no one there. So, all that, yes.
Fire at will!
Man, that's a long range on that one, hey. Oh, can we finally do a ram? The target must be 2 cells. Yeah, so you have to be in the exact right spot. That's crazy, hey.
Let them taste our fury.
Okay. So we'll... And then, yeah, because we're not accelerating anymore, we can't do it. Oh. How cringe, man. Like, how situational is this? You have to be in the exact right spot. Otherwise, it's going to do nothing.
We need to restart the void shields.
He rammed us and took more damage than we did. Well done there, buddy. I like how they bounce off. I'm not sure that would happen, hey. Oh no. How dare you. Okay, so that one's done. So now it's just these two. We gotta... I think we should use this, hey. Yeah, see, but like it doesn't do anything. well, we did something to it. Yeah, and then another missile. There we go, and then it can wait 20 years before it gets a turn. But so I think there's only one ship left. Oh, okay, it hit us. Oh man, yeah, we need to finish this one up. Hey, there we go. Oh.
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
Okay, well that was very loud. Okay, so what do we get? An assault scanner. Provides void ship weapons with targeting data, granting 80% hit chance and 15% critical hit chance. Okay, so let's... Yeah, no, I'd rather keep the one we've got, eh?